Exhilarating day today. So one thing I need to kind of touch base on, groups and being part of groups. I was asked about, am I going to make a group for survivors of, this or survivors of that, because of the stuff that I've been through. There's groups out there that you could recognize with, survivors of sexual abuse as a child and things like that. And that's all great. I want to tell you something about these groups and why it's not a great thing that the groups exist. Because it's something like this, and you gotta really just follow me on this one right now. So, especially and this is where it's gonna get some controversy and people are gonna click off right away, but it's fine. Lgbtq, whatever it is right now, right? I think that's a full thing. That group. Then you have, I think Black Lives Matter is the new, group on that one, and a few other them. So when we start making all these groups, what happens is it's no different than, in this country we don't have the issues, in America at least. In America we don't have the issues of the religious battles that they have in other groups. So when we start making all these groups, all the groups do is it makes the other groups fight amongst each other. So follow me here. So we go over to the Holy Land, and the Jews right now own the Holy Land. And there's a big fight in the Holy Land, and the Christians want the Holy Land, the Jews want the Holy Land, the Muslims want the Holy Land. I forget what other group. There's I think Arabic. I forget exactly all the groups, but they all fight over this Holy Land. There's always a war going on about the Bible and who's right, and it's a way to keep the citizens' minds off the stuff. So in our country, we don't have that. It's always been a black, white, immigration, whatever they can do to have you associate with a group. And then once you're associated with that group, it's just I was oppressed because of them. I was oppressed because of them. I mean, eventually we all kind of see where that goes. And the groups start fighting amongst each other. Right now there's a big thing with a slavery act where the ancestors of slaves will be getting a reimbursement I'm not 100% sure what that reimbursement would be, but they're getting a reimbursement like the Indians got. The Indians got land, though, and land that was completely useless, mind you. We gave the Indians, as America, we gave the Native Americans land. And they don't have to pay taxes. We're sorry we killed all your people and we took everything from you. And according to our war rules that we have, we'll give you land. You won't have to pay taxes. And I don't know what they're expecting by putting this through the court system. But again, these groups and these organizations, as great as they are, don't fall into the whole thing of fighting amongst each other, because at the end of the day, we're all humans, we're all people, and we all should be treated the same. There you go, right there. Just let's revisit that one more time. We're all people, we're all humans, and we all should be treated the same in the society that we're in. That's key right there. We can't take from another society that we're not in. But in our society, we should be treated the best that we can. My society, we are just middle of the line, and I should be treated no differently than my neighbor's treated, no differently than my neighbor's treated. My neighbor 2 doors down that pays $13,000 in property tax, while this property pays $8,000 in property tax. I think that's a little bit ridiculous. There's other places in the world where the burden goes on certain people, where the burden's not on other people. And those are the things that are really, we should all be treated as equals. Not that we are, but we all should be treated equally, with respect, with common decency, with understanding, and then that's a hard thing. It's a hard thing, and right now, and especially in the area that I live, we have a lot of people that are they're nasty, belligerent, and they have a stuck-up nose, conceited. I mean, there's just so many different words to explain those people, and there's no reason to talk to people the way that they do or to treat people the way that they do. And they do. They feel entitled because they make a certain amount of money, because they live in a certain house, because they drive a certain car. You know, I grew up with those type of people. I actually grew up with people that would make these people look like they're poor. I don't have that type of money now, and that's fine. But I grew up around them. And guess what? Those people have the most secrets in their closet, the most hidden stuff, and usually it'll never come out. Like the stuff that happened to me, you know, it'll come out, but stay frosty, be aware, and everybody just needs to kind of get treated with respect, kinda, right? Kinda, we'll say kinda. And these groups and these movements, one wanting more than the other, that's the recipe for disaster. A group wanting more than other groups have. All right, be good.